It's not going to be like any other updates I have made about my surrender experience. It's going to be, yes, an update on how my experience of surrender is unfolding right now, but also it's going to be an update on a major life event that just happened for me. Like, I can't dissociate my life and this major life event from my surrender experience. It's just melting, they're just melting into each other at this point. I feel like I need to give a trigger warning about what's coming next in this video. I'm going to talk about loss and grief. Like, if you are in this process as well and it's too early for you to hear someone else's experience and perspective on loss and grief, maybe don't watch this video now. Like, I just want to say what's coming next, and if you're not strong enough yet to hear someone else's experience, maybe save this video for later. So this surrender experience led to some good stuff. It led to going on vacation in Glastonbury in February. It led me to going to a writer's workshop in London, start this new YouTube channel, to create content again. It led me to start writing a book. Surrender led me to a lot of good things and a lot of unfolding that I really didn't see coming. But it also inevitably led me to... the surrender experiment didn't lead me to what happened 6 weeks ago, but it happened while I was doing my surrender experiment. Basically 2 weeks after I came back from London, I was feeling good. I was happy with my life. I was happy with how things were unfolding. And then the worst thing that could happen in my world happened, and everything shifted from one second to the other. So 6 weeks ago, I lost someone very close to me. I lost my mom. And of course, it shook my world. It shook my foundation. It shook my identity. It shook my perception of time. It shook my connection to myself, to the world around me, to love, to pain. It shook everything, as it should, as loss and grief does. I don't see... there is no way out of grief. There is no way out of the fact that this person isn't here anymore. This is not going to change. But it feels like surrender for me is going to be the way through. It's going to be the way I can live in that space, in that new reality. And the way I'm going to be able to heal and, move through the grief. There was a version of me at one point that I used to run and hide and numb. And had this happened 10 years ago, I would have probably done that. But I've been working really hard on myself over the years, and today I am the version of myself that can look at this and accept it and surrender to it and ask, what's next? What can I learn from this? Even though it's really not something I wanted, but it's here now, so what can I learn from this, and how can I surrender to this new reality? How is this going to reshape me? And as always, how am I going to be able to serve others with what I am going through and what I am learning in this experience? Definitely losing someone this important in your life is kind of a mind fuck. And it's like my relationship with time has changed. It feels like time has collapsed around me, and there is like a really clear before, really clear, not so clear after actually, but there is a very sharp present moment in which I am now. It feels like everything has slowed down. I am not so much in a rush anymore to make things happen. What really matters is that I am here now and I do things that bring me joy and bring me in the present moment, and that I make sure that I spend time with people and that I connect. What matters is that if in the moment I want to be writing that book, then I write it. And if I want to try and publish it, then I try. Like, I just don't sit and dream and talk about it. I just do it. This is what matters, is that I actually do it. I'm not going to wait for anyone to tell me that I can do it. Or I'm not going to wait for anyone to tell me that it's good or not. Like, life is short. And if there's something I want to do, I'm just going to do it. These past few days, I've been building a garden on my balcony, and it's been very healing. And it's funny because every year I sort of do have build a garden on my balcony, but this year I really went for the full vision I have. I've been wanting to build furniture for years. I'm just going to do it. Why haven't I done it before? Why wait? I'm just going to do it. So it's really changed my perspective of what's the point of having goals if you don't act on it. So now it's like, okay, I want to do this, let's do it. I don't know if that's a relevant point. Let's see what's next. I started creating content like this 3-4 years ago. I can't remember right now. And I started this channel in December, I think. And when I started my experience of surrender in November, I said, okay, I'm going to do this for a year and I'm going to document it and share my experience with people. And it's very important to me that I keep doing this now, even though this video is weird. It feels weird to record today. I wanted to show up for myself and for you, because I don't have a lot of subscribers, but if you've been following this journey, I want to honor that, and I want to keep showing up and to move through with this experience, this experiment, and I want to keep showing up, because I don't know, it's healing for me and maybe it's helping you. I don't know. I don't get a lot of feedbacks on these videos, but every once in a while I do, and every once in a while someone says that it helps them, so I'm hoping this video can help someone. So it's important for me to share this because it helps me and maybe it helps you. I hope you're not watching this video because you're also going through loss and grief, but you might. If you are, I want to tell you that I see you, and I know how hard it is, and you're not alone. And I've been in this situation for 6 weeks only, so I don't have all of the answers, but my experience so far is that it's easier if I take it day by day, and it's really helpful to allow myself to still look for joy and life, because we are here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for holding space for my surrender experiment, for my loss, for grief. I already have a few ideas for the next videos, and I will try to make them more a bit somehow. Hopefully it will come naturally. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.